Everyone, my name is Leysa. Welcome to my channel. I'm really excited to begin my journey playing Hogwarts Legacy. This was a Christmas present from my partner over a year ago, and somehow I've managed to avoid seeing any playthroughs, hearing any spoilers, or reading any guides. So my intent is to play this game blind. So while I do encourage and appreciate answers to questions I ask while I play, or provide tips on things that I've already seen, I fully welcome those, but please do not give any spoilers. That would be appreciated. So let's jump in and get going. I don't know if I'm going to get a cinematic when I hit start game, but I have a feeling there's at least going to be a character creator, and hopefully that won't take too long. But yeah, let's get going. Here we have our letter, and 5th year student. So we are a 5th year student. You know, I don't know how long their terms go. Is it 7 years? 6, 7 years? Okay, yeah, so for those of you new to my channel, I am Gen X, so Harry Potter came out kind of after I was already an adult, and while I do love it, it wasn't my childhood growing up with it. So I love the books, I love the movies, but it's not my identity that it became for a lot of younger folks. So I don't know all the details, I don't know the ins and outs like the back of my hand like a lot of folks do. But, you know, I am still excited to play. So I don't know how many years they go. It seems like it was 5 or 6. So we're at least older. We're not little kids. I do notice that it's signed by Professor Weasley, who is a headmistress. So I'm wondering when in the timeline this is taking place, and what are our unique circumstances. So we're under the age of 17 at the least, but we have unique circumstances, and someone's going to help us hone our spell casting before we go from London to the castle. Okay, well, let's get started. Aha, I knew it. There is a character creator. Cool. Hopefully this won't take too long. I will probably edit it down if it does. Okay, I guess this is my character. Let's see what happens. Ooh, oldie times.
It appears we are almost ready to depart.
A carriage.
It's a
with
pity
no
we
horse?
didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
He's suspicious. Oh, it has the invisible horse things. Is the owl ours? We don't get to choose our own pet? Ah. So secondhand wand, but we're being admitted as a 5th year, but we've never been sorted. So what is our special circumstance? Do we find out eventually?
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
Shouldn't you know?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Oh dear. Holy smokes. I hope he transported himself.
The key! Give me your hand!
Wow. Wow. Edge of your seat. Wow. That was excellent.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
Oh, wow. That is cool.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to.
Why are you assuming he's dead?
If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Ooh, it's pretty, So will V just auto-follow? I assume? Oh, there we go. Oh, it was just... your quest list? That's your quest list?
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
It'd be nice if I could get the camera to be behind the character. I'm gonna look and see if you can do that.
Ancient magic?
Yes.
Whenever it lets me.
Powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
I don't like it when the character is off center from the camera. It's very disorienting for me. I don't like it. So I'm gonna
Hogwarts Castle was built
need
by
to fix that if I
and
can.
is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent!
Obviously optimized for controllers and consoles.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
I tend to not do well with games that are developed or optimized for consoles and controllers over PCs and keyboards.
Ah, up there.
They never tend to port well, in my experience. So I usually just don't play them because I just get frustrated trying to manage controls.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Can't say I'm surprised, but I am already disappointed by it.
Steady yourself!
This is so gorgeous. Look at this.
Reparo! Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That
Oh, wow.
portkey led us here for a reason. Let's
This
have a
is
look
so
around for
cool.
anything that seems out of place.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Yeah, when the camera is off to the side like this, I feel like I'm falling out of my chair. I'm so used to having the camera immediately behind my character, so when it's offset like this, I feel almost a little nauseous because it's not where it should be for my brain. I'm gonna look and see if I can change that. Probably not. Nope, I could not find any option that gets the camera behind the character. So that's probably gonna end up being a problem, honestly.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
This is cool. It's like a mirror, but also a portal.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
All in the same symbol. Okay, well, it said to interact with it, and I... Oh, there we go. Had to get closer.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Oh, wow. This is so beautiful. It has the graphics down for sure. This is so pretty. This is a bank? It is.
Hello?
It can't be.
Just a moment. Ooh.
Me when I wake up too. Give me 10 minutes.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
This whole thing just for one vault?
Stay close.
The heck kind of vault is it that it's this special? Oh, how cool.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Oh, neat. Oh, I hope this doesn't make me sick.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see
Oh,
quite
wow.
a few on our way to vault number 12.
Wow.
As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
You'll want to take a breath.
Yeah, I don't want to get sick. I'm fighting it.
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Wow. This is so cool.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
He's following?
Professor, the armband the guard was wearing was glowing.
Oh, was it?
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Well, kind of, aren't we? I mean, number 12. That's pretty old. I assume they started with number 1.
Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Bad. I saw something to the right.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What is this? Gosh. Figures that the first thing I find is a chest to search, because I'm a loot goblin myself. 48 coins. I'm pretty sure chests aren't always going to be called out like that. Ooh, how do we access our inventory?
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Uh-oh.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here.
Yeah,
Revelio,
like at the
perhaps?
end.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
I'm obviously not understanding this. So... oh, there we go. I wonder how they do that on a console.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Again? Not again.
A
Oh,
door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos!
what, did it teleport us again?
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I bet we learn a few more spells. This feels like a tutorial. It's revealing mechanics a little bit at a time.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
I wonder what the number meant. Why did it say 10?
Lumos! What happened?
Oh
When I
dear.
moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Wand lighting charm Lumos. My spell set.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Oh, he's gonna break it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh my.
Look out!
Potato.
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo! Levioso! Protoconfundo! Exposo! Deposo! Confrido!
Oh,
Defendo!
it's hard to tell if someone's coming for you. It doesn't help when I forget which key to push.
Deposo! Exposo! Confringo!
Ooh, it was behind me.
Expulso!
Ugh. I'm hurting myself here. I'm probably doing the worst anyone has ever seen.
Stay close!
I need to re-keybind. These are terrible keys to use. Not intuitive. Find him? He disappeared.
Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
They stole him from us.
Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Yeah, but look at what's happening when we walk at our feet. That's interesting. Like, part of me is like, I want to go explore everything. But I'm wondering, I bet they didn't put anything in here for you to actually get if you were to be someone like me who wants to explore every square inch. They probably didn't. This feels like a scripted tutorial, and they're only going to put so much in it.
Me. That glow again. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. To align these statues with their reflections.
Well, I did. What?
Protego. Lumos.
It's not quite aligned? Are you kidding? That's like almost perfect. How do you know if you succeed? That looks pretty darn aligned to me. Oh, it stays lit? No. Why is it moving away?
Perhaps I need to get them all to stand at once.
Yeah, but how do I make it stay there?
Revelio. Lumos.
I don't get it. I could have swore they were all aligned. But I did just see something over here. It was yellow. It's weird.
Where do I need to be to get all of them to stand at once?
Oh, that's what it wants? Okay.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Oh, that's not going to go well. And I used up all my potions already. Keep moving, keep moving. Keep moving. Should you feel the way forward? Yeah, I know. Oh, destroy, okay. Okay. It's weird. I will never remember that. I'm getting ahead of myself. What's going on with my mouse? It's acting weird.
Lumos.
Oh, cool. I love that. That is so cool. Oh, what's this view? What's with the red? And now blue. Don't touch it. That looks like a trap.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they? I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right. Ranrock.
Oh.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Oh my gosh. That is sweet.
No way out.
Oh dear. Oh my gosh. Jeez.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Hey. Oh, cool. Love that.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry.
I don't remember
They need to know
seeing
what
a
happened to
locket.
George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough.
goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
Man, no point in taking it out on the kid.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Oh, not me. I've never been sorted before. I remember when, what was it called? Pottermore? Remember when Pottermore was coming out? There was like a quiz to get sorted into your house, and I feel like I started it, but I never finished it. And now, of course, Pottermore's gone, and I still have never gone back to get sorted. So I have no idea what I'm supposed to be. I want to explore. Classes can wait. I want to explore.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well.
That's fair.
I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
I would say curiosity. I am very curious. I expect that to continue in this game.
A desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
And I have no idea what the different houses are for. I mean, Slytherin is like what? Ambition, probably. Desire for power. And Hufflepuff is probably the feel-good stuff. And Gryffindor is like courage, right? No. Intelligence, creativity, and wit. Yeah, that sounds great. I love that.
You belong in Ravenclaw!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't
dear.
need much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Maybe I shouldn't have chosen
Who lived
Ravenclaw.
longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Oh, good. It wasn't on me.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
What happened to our owl and all of our luggage? Like, did the owl die?
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Yeah, save the game. It's always good to save a game when you first start your journey. This is frickin' adorable. I wish bunk beds actually looked like this. This is great. So how do we... I really wish I could like scroll in. Okay, so you know my point of reference why I'm complaining about controls and stuff. I played World of Warcraft for like 17 years. So the camera system, movement system, keybinds, all that World of Warcraft style is what feels normal and natural to me. So anything off of that just feels wrong. Like for this, with the center... With the character being off-center, I feel like I'm falling out of my chair and I'm walking sideways and always off balance, so it's very disorienting. Is there inventory? That was not inventory. What about B for bags, maybe? We have no bags. What do keys do? We don't really have keys yet. We don't really have access to keys yet, so I think we're still in the tutorial. I have looked through the keybinds menus a couple times, and I see that there's like lots of mini games and creatures and stuff like that, but nothing I'm pushing is working. So that makes me think we're still in the tutorial and we don't have access to inventory and things like that. So it looks like we need to go upstairs.
Just wait for the right moment.
Is so cool. Oh my gosh. Introduce myself to a few people. Who are you? Everett. Hi, Everett.
One moment. Watch this.
A stink bomb?
Someone threw a dung bomb.
Oh, that's not cool.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
How do you know about that? How do you know about my harrowing trip? We were supposed to be keeping it among ourselves. Oh, we're blue. I thought our colors were green.
I'm glad to be here, ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Can we get the dung bomb? Maybe we can use it later? No. House, chest, place. For it to be F. Oh, look, it's warped. It's clipped. It won't let us fix it. It's interesting. What is this? I can't do anything with it. It has a little symbol, but...
Lumos.
Huh. I guess we can't interact with it yet. Ignatia Wildsmith. It's pretty cool. Couple ghosts.
It's that new 5th year. I wonder where they're from. Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
You talking about me? I'll talk about you. This is so neat. Oh, look at that. And it's like you're in a tent. This is so pretty. I love this. Wait, now it's got the little thing above it. Interesting. Weird. See how it had the little diamond above it? Because it's a chest, I guess, but it won't let me do anything. Who knows?
Be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Well, obviously, duh.
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant. You'd think you could... Ah! That is not how that... Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I recommend it.
How do people know about this?
It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. It sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
I did notice that when I made that selection of saying that I like astronomy, it made note of that, almost like it's making my schedule based on my responses to these people. And it's like, I have my own ideas of what I really want to do. And I am one that just likes everything. Is it possible to eventually just learn or do everything?
That's not right either.
Oh, that brings up a point. Is there hunger in this game? Do you have to worry about stuff like that?
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I have a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about Wiggenweld Potion.
Of course! I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlic, encourages it.
Garlic.
And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients, as long as your brews are all perfect.
I don't see why that would be true.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You'd best not keep her waiting.
Oh, is that distance? Like I'm 29 seconds or 29 feet away? So you can't interact with everything, only with the things the game tells you you can interact with. So it's not like Skyrim or something like that. Still wondering about this. Oh, the map. That's why it has the dots as a trail.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I mean,
I've
I
been dreaming of
guess.
this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Is it spellbook?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
Oh, like a guide. Okay.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
So a lot of reading. Where'd it go?
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Oh, cool. A challenge. So like a quest? Oh, wow. Okay, there's a lot here. There's a lot here to take in. Okay. So we do earn experience from challenges. Okay. Challenges we need to continue. Field guide pages. Ooh. So I'm not big on combat quests, exploration, whatever this is. That looks interesting. This makes me think, like, not even knowing what goes on in here, it makes me think of Torghast in Shadowlands in World of Warcraft. That just, I don't know why, but that's what that feels like. But this is pretty neat. Oh, that's neat. Man, I just want to spend all of my time
Keep your
going
eyes
through the
open
field
for more
guide.
opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
How do you know that you need to reveal it? I can't remember. And what's the T? There's now that T. Oh dear. What did I... So I'm guessing T is what allows me to access this menu. And I can change this eventually to be other things. Sorry, my mouse. Brand new mouse and it's acting weird.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
I need to go back to that at some point.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Oh!
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Oh, cool. Look at this. This is so cool. Oh, cool. Oh, man. This makes me think that this place is huge for you to need fast travel through it.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Something, Professor Shari.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Aha!
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Oof. It's our field guide, huh? One gear. Gear. So I have nothing. Oh, well, I have something. And I have health and defense. Offense. Yeah, no thank you. Huh. How about you just have nothing? Oh, there we go. There we go. Well appointed. I love that. Okay. I had coins. Didn't I have money? Beasts, quest items, notes, resources. I had money. Oh, wow. When did I get this? What was that locket? He was talking about having gotten a locket. I don't remember us getting a locket. So these are kind of just things to find. It's like a completionist's dream. You can't look at other... It'd be nice to be able to look at stuff even if you aren't making progress on it yet. It'd still be nice to access it. Quests. Okay. Main quest. Assignment. So that's probably homework. Literally side quests. Love that. Map. Professor Fig was going to talk about that. Oh, hello. 150 pages. Wow. I don't remember this building way down here in the books or the movies. I don't remember this. Like when they went into the lake in what, Goblet of Fire? I remember them being like on a raft, but I don't remember it looking like this. Seems like it was floating. Okay, let's talk to Fig.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Oh, they added quests to it. Okay. The Charmed Compass. Learn Levioso. That sounds good. Charms class. Let's go to Defense Against the Dark Arts first.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
Thank
This will be
God.
incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Yes, Charmed Compass. Oh man, too many things going off at the same time. Ooh, look at that. Look at that gold trail. That looks like EverQuest's,
Isn't Sebastian Sallow's family from Fellcroft?
like that looks very, very similar to EverQuest's, and that's like 20 years ago. Why does this have an icon?
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
What?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly barmy.
Barmy?
Samantha thinks I'm potty.
Potty?
But it's this painting.
What does
I
that
never
mean?
noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts,
Hey, Brits,
and I
tell
do,
me what those
an
mean.
empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Oh, so is that like a side quest?
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Ooh. Wait a minute. Quests. That was main quest. Yes, go there. So that was definitely a side quest. This. I wish I had a little, key so I knew what the different things mean. Like, I know that that is a, what was it, flame or something like that. I guess this is a quest icon, but this doesn't match what's to the right of, like, moth to a frame. Huh.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
The big statue?
There are a few students here I'd like to
I should probably get to class.
Hogsmeade is the only ghoul wizarding village I've ever heard of.
Let's go this way. How do you change? Surely there's a quicker way to change which quest you're on than going this way. Like, because I should be going here. Surely there's a faster way to access that.
Potato!
Nope, that's not it. Queue for quests. Yep, that doesn't work. How do I get through? Didn't I ask the thing to track for me? It is not. I mean, except in the mini-map. This is so cool. Look at me being the good little student running to class. I need to figure out how to do that. V, that's right. V. There we go. Okay. Oh, cool. I'm a squirrel. I'm like, ooh, shiny. What's this? I love these eyes. Look at these. Oh. I love stained glass. Flue flames. Flue flames. Ignatia Wildsmith again. So if it's always Ignatia at the Flue flames, that's going to be a tongue twister. Is she the one who created that magic? Ooh, beginning a class. Let's go.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity.
An unspeakable?
Especially in the heat of battle.
What's that?
Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
I'm glad we only have to do that once. If we had to do that every time we wanted to cast a spell, this game would be quite frustrating.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Oh dear, I remember seeing that.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso!
Good. Now, the basics. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
can't remember Protego.
Good form.
I know.
That's Q, I think.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner. You're good.
Now perceptive. Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Ooh,
Thank
that's
you,
a
Professor
thing.
Hackett.
Cool.
Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
So can you, like, come and practice more frequently and that makes your spells stronger or something?
Class is dismissed.
Hello.
I'd hate to face Professor Hackett in a duel.
Well, yeah, she has decades of practice above us.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around. Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Don't we all?
Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore.
Wow, they really like to snub.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
That does sound intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
Well, sure.
Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested.
Are there time limits
Till
on
next
these kind of spells? Too many things happening all at once. Too many things happening all at once. What did I unlock? This? Okay, what about this? Complete 2 main story quests. Okay. Complete 4. Okay. Collections. Oh, appearances. Eh. much push is there to actually do the main quest and stay on track and stay on time? If I were to just hurry off down those steps and leave the building, is anything negative going to happen? Are there consequences to that? How much freedom do you have to do what you want to do versus the quests that you have been given? Is it kind of like Skyrim where, yeah, you have a whole bunch of quests, but you're in a open world and you can do whatever you want in your own time or own order? I have a feeling it's do what you want when you want, but I would appreciate an answer on that. That is sick. Wow. I'm a little bit surprised at how little there is to interact with in the world. We can spin all the globes, but we can't do much else. Oh, wow.
What are you doing in the restricted section? What did you think you'd find there? Huh? For your exam?
I do not know what's going on. My keyboard and mouse keep acting weird. This is so cool. Look at this. Yeah, it's like kind of sticking. It's weird. It's not me. 142 staircases.
Off on another adventure, are we?
See, my mouse just died. I do not know what's going on. Yeah, my mouse just stopped working.
It was an accident.
The heck? Now my keyboard died. Hold on. Now it works. I don't know. I put in a new KVM switch, and I'm wondering if it's the cause of my problems, because this shouldn't be. Oh, yeah. Hi. Oh, look at you. Aw. I'm a crazy cat lady. If you don't know me, I'm a crazy cat lady. No, you need to be my friend. No, no, no. We need to, like, can we become friends? Can you make friends? Can you become my pet? That has to be something I can track and do. Kitty kitties. Where am I going? Over here. I'm lost. I got distracted. We were down right there with that skeleton. Okay. Yeah, if there's a cat, I'm gonna stop. Oh, wow. This is so cool.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
I don't send many owls to myself. That's funny. Send mail to yourself.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
He's a character. I like him.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
What the heck?
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. That's it! Not to worry.
Am I wanting it to hit me?
Splendid! Happens to the best of us.
What am I supposed to be doing? What am I missing? Oh, I get it.
Excellent control. Stay focused. Very good. Points to Ravenclaw.
Okay.
But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
There we go.
That's it!
Let us see this. Phew. Quite impressive. Watch this.
She's blocking my spot. Almost.
That is how it's done.
I think she did that on purpose. Oh. Barely.
Perfect score. Remarkable. us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Oh dear.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Oh man.
There we go.
Splendid!
Let us see this. Yes!
Hitting the wrong keys already.
I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Oh. Ah, snap.
Don't lose your composure.
Ah, that's so disappointing.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
Oh.
Start going easy on you now.
Oh no. Oh no. Why did it let go? I didn't hit it twice. I think my keyboard is doing something. Like it's not acting right. It keeps blipping out.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes.
That's how it should be.
I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive.
Thank you.
Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand.
Thank you.
I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Who wouldn't be?
Well, after my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
You rang?
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Cool. So I'm level 2. Okay. That's interesting that it says that I'm only completed 1 out of 4 main quests. When I could have sworn it was more like 3 in that 1, 2, 3, but it said it was 1. Okay, so we don't have anything else on the main quest for now. So I think I'm kind of at my own recognizance to do what I want. Maybe do some exploration until something comes up. So for now, I think I'm going to leave this as a good place to stop. We've done quite a lot today. So yeah, my thoughts so far, loving the game. Yes, I am struggling a bit with camera and controls a bit, and for some reason my mouse and keyboard keep blipping in and out, losing connection. I don't know why. They're wired. They shouldn't be. But as far as the game, I'm loving it. It is beautiful. Looks like there's a lot to do. There's a lot of ways to play, and I'm really excited to keep going. So thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you next time. Thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please subscribe. It really helps the channel. If you'd like to help me to continue producing new content, consider supporting me on Patreon. The link is in the description below.